Welcome back, trainers, and we're going to be taking a look at an XL Zoroark in the Open Ultra League in Go Battle League, not up against friends. So let's see what it's going to be able to do in the open market here. So we're going to be pairing it up with Nihilego as well as Swampert here. I know it's a little bit of a weird team, but it kind of worked out. I didn't do too many battles, and I love the fact that that moon is back there. It's going to look great with the Zoroark when it does its charge moves here. So Nihilego, one of my favorites. Love this thing. The design's amazing. It's so much better since they gave it Poison Jab. It's like, oh, I like it now. All right, so we're up against an Obstagoon here, which is not particularly the best, right? And the Zoroark has to look out for fighting and charm specifically, right? And I'm going to tell you something. This thing is, it hits hard, but it really cannot take a hit at all. It's just so squishy. So we are going to be going with Flamethrower and not Sludge Bomb. Yeah, we'll just see how that does work out, right? So we're up against a Mewtwo here. We're swapping into our Zoroark, which resists the Psychic, and they have a Typhlosion in the back. And we're just going to be going for that foul play. Like I said, it hits very hard here. Look at that damage. Incredible. And it charges up very quick. Again, it doesn't take a hit. It's just going to go down immediately here. So they're hitting me with a Blast Burn. We're shielding it up. I'm trying to build up to 2 of these foul plays. Trying. But we're going to go ahead and go for the foul play here. And they're going to be able to get to a charge move. Now, the only way I'm going to be able to win this is if I farm down with Swampert. Can we do that? Whoa, let's go. Now, let's see what we can do here. I wasn't sure if another Hydro Cannon would do it after this one here. Let's see. A couple more quick moves and we get there. I'm pretty sure they got to their charge move as well. And is this enough? And we take the win with the Zoroark team. Let's go. All right, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. Next battle, we're met with a Trevenant. So yeah, if you do hit that like button, it just helps me out all around, right? It just helps the channel in general. So this is an okay matchup here, I suppose. Seed Bomb is going to be doing a lot. Shadow Ball, you know, because we are part rock, the poison is kind of neutralizing it, not making it super effective, but still doing a lot of damage. One more is going to be able to take us out here. So we're going to shield it up, go for a Sludge Bomb. And let's see what they decide to do. They're letting it go. Great. They've already used the shield. Bringing in a Overquill. Okay, so this is getting a little interesting here. Darken Poison. So we're good to go. We have our Swampert here, right? Now, I could have just probably went for Hydro Cannon because this thing can simply not take a hit. We're talking about the Overquill. So they hit me with a Dark Pulse. I build all the way up to Earthquake and go for that here. I guess I'm just going for the clean KO. Alright, what do they have in the back? And it is going to be a Drapion. I'm surprised they didn't shield that up. So this is a good matchup for Swampert as well. As far as the Zoroark, sure, it can be okay. Sludge Bomb's going to do a lot. We got a Shadow Drapion over there, which is going to be annihilating us. So we immediately swap so they can't get any more farm here. And now the foul play is pretty much all we really need to do. It's not very effective, but it is going to be enough compared to the Flamethrower here. I just can't risk it. Zoroark getting a little frisky over here. Like, come on, let's go with it. And can we get to one more foul play? And will this be enough to take out that Dark-type Drapion Shadow? And it is. Zoroark taking the win for us. Let's go. So it was fun, you know. I'm sure I surprised a few people with them seeing it. Alright, this is just a fantastic lead. Probably one of the best. A Talonflame. And they're farming up a little bit, and same with us. They're going to be swapping into the Registeel. And we're going to go ahead and bring in our Swampert here, which is going to be... And it's not necessarily walling it because, well, Focus Blast is still going to be able to be spammed very fast. Earthquake landing it, but at this point, I mean, they can shield up. Let's see what they decide to do here. Because I have that Talonflame, I would assume they have something to protect them from the Hydro Cannon Swampert here. Alright, so Focus Blast, I'm letting it go because I wanted to kind of farm them down. I was thinking maybe the Zoroark is going to be able to pull it off. And if we can, we'll be coming out of this with so much energy. But unfortunately, they're getting to a charge move. I'm just hoping it's not Zap Cannon because I don't want to lower my attack here. But we are using a shield, but coming out of this with a bunch of energy. That Talonflame is loaded up as well. How much is this foul play going to be doing to that Talonflame? Let's see it. Oh, getting a shield. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and shield up in return. Now they're going to be getting to another flame charge here in just a second, so we got to be on our toes. Going to go ahead and throw this. I don't remember if I throw in the Nihilego right after this to keep this thing alive. Yes, I do. Now we could have went for a Rock Slide, but we didn't. We were trying to farm down. So they're retreating with energy. They have a Brave Bird ready to go and or a Flame Charge, right? So they're bringing in a Trevenant. We hit him with a Sludge. We hit him with a Rock. Is this going to do it? All right, and we're going to be able to pull this win off. There's no way they can KO the Nihilego. It is impossible. And we're taking that win. All right, okay. Zoroark, is it something you want to invest in? Not really. If you have a 100, that's going to be a project to work on to just power up, to be in the raids, because it does hit hard as a dark type attacker. It is a fun pick, but as far as making one for the Ultra League, I don't really recommend it unless you're looking for something fun and you don't care if you're going to lose. Alright, so we're going to be seeing them swap into a Muck with Poison Jab. We're going to go ahead and bring in that Swampert and have a little fun with them here. So Dark Pulse is going to still be going right through us here. Building up to the Hydro Cannon, well, 2 Hydro Cannons and going for the Earthquake. And they let it go. Beautiful. We haven't used the shield left. Bringing back that Cresselia. All I want to do is align the Zoroark with that Cresselia and see what we can do here. And we're getting a shield. Great. Gonna easily let this go. Grass Knot right. Beautiful. Taking us out here. We have to look out for Moonblast that will be basically one-shotting the Zoroark. I wouldn't say one-shot, but pretty stinking low. And they're going to be going for that Moonblast. There it is. And now we're going to go for our Foul Play. And again, this thing can spam its charge moves very fast. So what do they have in the back? A Togekiss. We have the Nihilego with just enough health to potentially handle this. Let's see if our good old trusty Nihilego is going to be able to take care of this here. Don't need to build up to the Sludge Bomb at this point. Just going to go for the Rock Slide, which is going to be enough here. And we take the win. Looking great. Now we are going to be running into some BS here in just a moment. We got a nice shiny catch here for you. Did pretty good, I would say, using a Zoroark. So great. Got quite a few of those shiny Miltanks, but we don't really need to go over all those highlights. All right, so we're going to go over some potential cheating or Go Battle League bull crap, right? So we're up against a Galvantula. This is actually a pretty good lead. We're going to let this go, calling the lunge, lowering our attack, but a Rock Slide is still going to take them out. I do believe it's going to be enough. And down they go. Beautiful. So our attack is down up against a Politoed. Now this is not particularly a great matchup here. Because our Swampert's not going to really like to see this, Zoroark is just not something that you're going to use as some sort of a wall. You're using it to get in there, do damage as much as you can, and get out. If you're going up against something that can be spammy like this Politoed, that's not going to be great. Going for the Earthquake to do as much damage as we can. Okay, that's good. That gave me hope. Now, what do they have in the back? We should be able to farm them down here if we can bring them down low enough. I'm sure they're going to start using shields at this point here. And it's just a matter of what's in the back. If it's a fairy type, it's over. It is a wrap. Now, if you have Sludge Bomb and their shields are down, then sure, you can get away with something with your Zoroark. So I decided to swap in here. They got a Talonflame. I'm already building up our energy. Going for the Foul Play. We can take a Flame Charge, but that's pretty much it. One Flame Charge and we're out of here. Like, I'm telling you, seriously, this thing cannot take a hit. So we're going to go ahead and shield up this first one here. Hoping we can maybe get to 2. I'm wishful thinking at this point. I'm just desperate for the win. And look at the lag. We could have made it. Look at this bull crap. Why did it lag right when I was about to win? Do you see this crap? This is what I'm dealing with, and this is why getting to any sort of rank doesn't matter. And everybody who's revolving around their whole life around a legend rank, get a life. All right, you know, you gotta get a life, bud. All right, anyways, we have a Cresselia. This is not great. Nah, Cresselia is going to kind of destroy this team unless, you know, we got the Zoroark lined up with it, which will never happen comfortably, right, ever. So we're going to go ahead and shield this up and start to put on the pressure here and do what we can because we have the Swampert, which really doesn't want to see it. I want to get a shield out of them or at least bring them low enough to farm them down with the Zoroark. So we have done that. We are at a shield disadvantage at this point, so not the best. But at least we're going to be coming out of this with a ton of energy. So let's see what we can do when they bring... Oh, Clefairy. Now, if we had Sludge Bomb, this would have done a lot of damage. But we go for Flamethrower and then swap because I'm not trying to mess around with that Charm User, right? So this is pretty much it, folks. Zoroark in the Open Ultra League is fun, can do something, but I wouldn't highly recommend it really at all. Unfortunately, it's a very cool design, and again, if you're a fan of it, have at it. Have a blast and do what you got to do. But don't expect to take a bunch of wins or anything here. So we're actually able to get to the Earthquake up against the Empoleon. And this is going to be our last battle here. And the Clefable, unfortunately, if we were able to get to that Hydro Cannon, we could have probably won. But unfortunately not. And they're going for their charge move. If you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and take care.
Sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
I touch the net. This is the best thing